Ladies and gentlemen, with me, Mr. Survivalist, Barles with Kels, DauT, Khmer, and we have Kels versus Khmer, matchup that we have not seen before. And Mr. Survivalist, thank you for joining me. What do you think about this matchup, Kels or Khmer?
That's gonna depend on how they play it. Hold on. It says that DauT is disconnected or something for me. I can't see anything. What is this?
For me, it's all good. Just keep going and trying to get there. But Kels or Khmer, you have to multitask now. You have to be professional and
I know. Well, Kels, I do favor like men-at-arms archers play is going to be really good. And I know that we're expecting to see more men-at-arms archers, and we've been seeing a variety of strategies. So we'll see if that becomes dominant here. But yeah, Khmer is going to be great because they can just hide in the houses. So it might actually make the men-at-arms archers play not quite as effective, but it depends on the map. Okay. So yeah, we'll see.
Okay. And talking about the map, I'm checking now DauT map with 1-2 without the back, Barles on a side, the goal in front where the rhino it is. There is quite open on the left, as you can see. On the right side, you can make some walls in those big forests. But do you like DauT map?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit better than Barles just because it has that forward wood line. It's a little bit easier to wall. Like, he can wall the east side really easily and then just have the west side open and just defend one side. It's so much easier. Whereas for Barles, it's a little bit harder to get that front walled.
Yeah, you can also, he has the goal on a side, not too far. Flat area, which is nice, but look at the other two goals, Survivalist. I mean, you really need to defend that goal because the other two goals, oh boy.
Yeah. Well, where's the second stone for him? Sorry, I haven't been able to actually load it up in
at the bottom left. At the bottom left where the scout is right now. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, if he has access to some stone, he should be able to. He should be. Well, actually, it's kind of on the outside. It's going to be part of his wall, so that's going to be a little tricky to defend. He's going to need to go aggressive.
So you prefer Kels over Khmer here?
I would like Celts here, personally, just because that men-at-arms archers play is going to be really good.
Even more in this map, right? In this KOTD map that we have seen that going that aggressive is very tricky. Do you think maybe DauT can go? I mean, we don't see this often. Well, it's trivially some wood, so most likely it's not going to be. But what about double archie range with Khmer? Like, you don't make even the barrage, you save those resources. Do you think it's a good strategy to counter?
Yeah. I mean, with Khmer, you can even go up on 19 pop and afford 2 range archers, just with an insane build. So you can go up even that early. You don't have to go up that early, so you can go up a more standard timing. But yeah, you can get those archers out in time to stop any amount of men-at-arms. But it can be a little bit all in to start. Of course, the Celts can still add their one range skirmishers. Yeah, what is this mill?
I don't understand. I was there in that mill and like... how he's gonna take the last berries? He's gonna go to Canada to take those. You know.
You know what? It's actually really nice to place one tile between the mills, just because it's so much easier to wall. So maybe he's thinking, men-at-arms maybe coming in, so it's going to be a lot easier to wall that. I mean, it probably would have been nice to place it on the side with the 3 berries, but
exactly on the south or in the north, right? But is Barles eating the town center? This is not what you want if you really want to go now aggressive, what we were talking, because now, look at Barles' point of view, Mr. Survivalist. He can't see any resources. Well, he's also really... tough. Yeah, Survivalist is very true that the Celts eat TCs, right? Oh my god!
Well, maybe a little bit.
Like seriously, man. Oh my god! Well, they definitely did it. Anyway, did you join the game finally?
Yeah, here I'm just loading it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just watching on the stream for now. But,
okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
it'll get there. It's okay.
It will be there.
The problem with him losing his scout here is that it's going to be really hard to actually do any damage with men-at-arms because you rely on that mobility of the scout to block villagers, just to find where he is, of course.
Okay. Well, DauT is gonna do what? He's walling already his woodland. I don't remember. People in the stream probably remember better than me. Have we seen Khmer in the tournament? Is the first time or maybe the second? I'm not so sure yet. And I'm really curious to see what DauT is going to do, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah. We're just gonna have to wait and see here. Khmer, it's like, yeah, they can go archers, they can go scouts. Really, you don't expect infantry from them, so you're feeling safe early against Khmer. But of course, they can go up super quickly. They could even do 16 pop scouts, which is not really what we're seeing here. But he is up pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, what I like here is that, for example, when you go with Khmer and he's against all the cavalry Sith, I don't like Khmer because you cannot get the advantage with the bonus that you don't need the barrack. But here against the Celts, as you say, you don't need the barrack, right? Because he's not going to go scout, so he's great for his civilization.
Exactly. And we'll just see if he adds a range here as well, just to deal with these men-at-arms coming in.
Ooh, but DauT is kind of failing there. I mean, those men-at-arms, remember, they are faster, not faster attacking, moving. Might take that village, maybe?
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, almost. Yeah, but he's already denying those berries, and now try to get it back. The wood line. He has to be careful.
It's just such a shame that he made the mill so inefficiently, and then it still didn't work out for him.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is true that starting to spam farms here is a civilization that you maybe don't need so many berries. And now scouts are coming. How many scouts would you go for those 3 men-at-arms to take them?
You're gonna need at least 4 with good micro. And you probably want to bring villagers. So the great thing about Khmer is that he can garrison vills in the house, and then right when he wants to send the scouts in, he can just ungarrison and use the villagers as well. So as the men-at-arms, like as Barles here, he probably doesn't really want to be hitting that house, because then he's vulnerable to vills helping the scouts take a good fight.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is a very nice one from DauT, doing the house on the berries, as you can see. Archie range. It's what he was missing. I mean, you make one house in all the resources, basically.
Yeah.
Well, you are protected.
And then he can top.
Yeah. Okay. Now Archie range, he will go. Okay, nice.
So here comes the range. Here, sorry, I'm at like 1220 right now. That's
yeah, you're alive. We're alive.
Okay, good, great.
Alive.
Yeah, the one archer is going to be key here. Although it seems to be coming in a little bit late. We've already got Barles with the archer forward, and this army from Barles is impossible for DauT to stop right now.
Yeah, how many archers maybe? Like, he needs 2-3 archers at least to snipe the other archer and then can hit him back, I believe.
Yeah. It really depends on how much these scouts are going to be doing in the back of Barles' base right now.
Okay, he's trying to take that. No, he's coming with one archer, but you need to repair that house. You have to be careful. He's being a little bit slow. Those scouts are not doing damage on Barles' base because Barles is fully walled, Mr. Survivalist, so he's fine at home. Okay.
Yeah, and that house almost fell with the new changes with the -1 melee armor. That house went down faster than DauT was thinking. But he's got enough units to push this back now. Okay,
do you like the new change in the last patch?
Well, we haven't really had enough time to explore it, but it seems good. It just makes men-at-arms a little bit stronger, and it makes scouts stronger as well. So that's the key, is that you can't just use one villager to repair these days. Now you're going to need 2, or you're going to need to send earlier. So I think that's good.
It's good. He's invite to more and more aggression. If it's needed, well, you always can balance. Now, he's there with already 2 archers, 1 skirmish. He needs to micro. Let's see how DauT is going to be microing. It's going to be smooth or not. He's going back a little bit, sticking the spear to archers.
Yeah, that's not the important fight. The important fight is at the gold, at DauT's gold right now. That's, like, the fight in the back is a distraction. And this is why Barles didn't have that second archer with this army in the back of his base, because he wanted to save up archers to hit the gold on the front.
Oh, but DauT is doing well. He came, he sniped now that the spear, and with those scouts, he's taking all the archers. He took everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's a good one for DauT.
Got ahead of himself, ran under the TC. He wanted to eat the TC again.
Well, because he was controlling also in the north. Even if it wasn't his main one, he was trying to distract. But now he got only 1 archer, still with 1 archer and 2 skirmishes, defending really well. The problem with this civilization, man, is that look at with 18 on food, that is 13 farmers from Khmer. Just look how the food is going up, man. It looks like cheating, man. Seriously.
And it's so easy to place the farms, too. You just place them anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere that's safe, and it's fine.
I mean,
put a house near it, you just jump.
Yeah, you can look at noob with the civilization, and doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay, he's coming now with the scout. Archers and skirmishers as well. He's trying to go forward. Barles is still not fully wall, but he's gonna be full wall in a moment. The problem is, Survivalist, DauT, is about to go up to Castle Age in a moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, Chimera is going to be pretty strong in early Castle Age. If he goes for some Knight play, that's going to be really great with that huge wall on the front. It's going to be easier to siege. He could even go for TCs in the back, no problem.
Do you think it's he should go for, look at the transition to Castle. It's 17 minutes 48 seconds, man. The micro for the Lord, like I like to call all the people, is amazing. Do you think he should go siege yourself forward?
He could go either. He could go for a TC on that nice gold in the back, or he could go for forward siege. Just as long as he doesn't lose access to his main gold, then he's going to be fine. So I think if he puts pressure, it's going to be worth it because, again, as we discussed earlier, the Barles has 2 of his golds in the middle of the map. So if DauT gets a siege workshop on that hill by the stone, that's going to be a really great position.
Yeah. And he's also already defending pretty much his goal. And his goal has a lot of houses around. So how he's going to make that? Oh my god, and he catch up all the army. He catch up all the army. It's true that Barles is on the way to Castle Age, but the timing here is crucial, Mr. Survivalist. What do you think?
Yeah. You can't be losing your archers like that when you want to be turning them into crossbowmen. You have to be patient. You have to sit in your base until you're up and then go out. Or, well, until the upgrades are about to finish.
Yeah, even more if you have...
You don't want to hit with the upgrades as well. Yeah, he's not quite getting in here.
Yeah, even more if you have only one archery range, because how you are going to replace those units? He's on one archery range only. Damn.
I wonder what Barles' plan is in Castle Age, if he's only got one range.
Okay. Well, I mean... he's doing a stable. He's in a stable. Yeah? Yeah, I was going to wonder. I was membTV is not working here. You know, membTV here is cheating. It's not working. Anyway, he's trying to attack on the left as well, but I don't see DauT. Oh, DauT double archery range actually. That surprised me. Okay.
Yeah. It can work, but I mean, if we're going for a bunch of knights and siege from Barles, that could be a pretty good counter if he gets a big bada boom.
Yeah, well, he's doing a second stable, so he's going for the knights. And is he smelling that he's going... Well, he can see now the crossbows. He can see the crossbows. Yeah. Scouts, crossbows around, so... Yeah, but the Kel's nice without bloodlines. He will need the siege. But... Yeah. But the Survivalist, with what wood? He's denying everything. Look at the wood count for Barles. Even if he's Kel's, he got pretty much nothing, man.
And I think that's one of the reasons why DauT went for 2 range here, is there's no safe wood. Barles has no wood. He can be ranged everywhere.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and he's reading all the time because even on the right side, look at one skirmisher. Being annoying, you know, like but now he's getting inside. He's not letting him wall. Those are crossbows. And to clean this, even if he's doing chamber and armor survivalist, you need to mass some knights. Otherwise, you're going to lose everything.
Oh, yeah. 3 knights will clean this up, though.
Okay.
But you don't really want to be revealing the knights yet as Barles here, because DauT is going to have so much time to prepare. He's just going to go back, he's going to group up, and he's going to have so much time to prepare.
Well, DauT is playing very smooth this game. Like, he's doing the right decisions. He's going very, very aggressive right now. He's going to take a volley or trying. He didn't. The knights, do you think those 3 knights is still... Well, it's +2 knights. He'll still be able to clean those archers?
It's not going to clean this many archers. With that second group that came in, it's not going to do it. He has to wait for more. Yeah.
Okay.
But this hill is really nice in the back of Barles' base there. He could just camp the hill, and the crossbowman could never really approach. So that was.
Oh, but there is more. There is more now. He's gonna take all those. He has no ballistic. Okay, that's gonna. And now he's also standing knights. DauT has 2 tone centers and a lot of farming. This is looking so good. Well, so good. It's over, man. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. So clean gameplay here for DauT, Mr. Survivalist, right?
Yeah, well, the wood lines were not in his favor. It was great play as DauT to go for the crossbowman. Having those forward golds, if he doesn't have them secured in early Castle Age, he's never securing those here. So he knew it was just over at this point, and he did get a little bit outplayed there.
But honestly, why he went for I mean, he could have gone that woodline at the back, for example, that he never reached Barles. Like, Barles got a nice base, in my opinion. He just didn't really move or select the wood at the back. That I'm showing now in the stream, where the mill using the south, it was safer, for example.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. It still could have gotten range, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
Yeah, DauT has to send his units back there. He was just concerned that DauT would probably just already have some stuff there. And, I mean, if he takes the wood in the back, then DauT just goes back there. So,
okay. Well,
the
look at
reason DauT went to the left side is because that's where the wood was. But he would have gone to the right if the wood was there. So,
Survival, look at the KD. 18-5. Like, he dominated. I mean, big time. Double the army. Economy also 1,000 ahead. And, well, DauT, with a very solid gameplay, we're going to see game number 2. Let's go. We have game number 2. DauT and Barles with, Mayans versus Britons.
There we go.
I know what I prefer here.
He needs a power civ here.
Yeah.
And Mines is good.
You put Mayans as a favorite here because I love the Mayans, man. Seriously.
Yeah, Mines it's just a great civ. Britons, they have the crossbowman with the extra range, but the problem is they don't have thumb ring. So Eagle play is going to be really good. Eagle warriors are going to be great. And I mean, Mines doesn't have to go Eagles here either. They can still play crossbowman.
Yeah, but Mr. Survivalist, it's the first time I see, a map like this in KOTD. Like, there's a lot of hills, but look at the wood, how close it is from the town centers from DauT. He can wall very easily this map. And sit down with crossbows at home, don't you think? With those crazy Britons crossbows.
Wow. Yeah.
It's pretty close, right?
The woods are pretty close, yeah. We have 4 wood lines, so this is like an FC map almost. Yep. And that's going to be great for, well, either player, really.
Yeah, well, the only problem is that the berries are kind of exposed. He's coming with Eagle trying to lame. There's 4 woodlines for Barles as well. A little bit farther for the TC, but also a good map. Berries at the back, and look at the goal. Really well protected. I don't think that Barles is unhappy with his map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Barles just because he's got the berries in the back, and that early food income is so important to protect.
Yeah, well, he has a secondary stone also at the back, just in case that he need to wall. So let's see. And then I want to ask you something that I'm always asking to my co-caster, but since you are, in a really strong level, why the players many times send the scouts so early? They see resources, like the elephant and another, but they still not lame anything. Information for
scout HP can be very important, especially if you want to go for Drush, if you want to go for Men-at-Arms. It's like, you don't want to spend all of your HP now if you're going to need that HP to fight villagers later on. So it kind of depends. It's like, if you go forward and you just instantly lame, then you're not getting really scouting, and you can get caught off guard by something, or you just end up failing the lame or something like that. And in the off chance that you lose your scout early, that's going to be a disaster. So it's pretty high risk.
Okay. What do you do in these situations? This exploration or lame? Or
well,
both?
I mean, we're seeing a lame from Barles.
Or both, exactly. Or both, right?
Base,
okay.
We're going to see how this goes, because it looks like DauT knows about this, and he's got the scout cav, which is going to be faster. And DauT has the scouting on that side, so he's going to know exactly where the rhino's going. I think Barles is going to have a failed lame here. We'll have to see,
probably. Well, it's half HP, as you can see. Almost half, 28 HP. The scout is coming. Let's see if DauT is going to find it. He definitely will find it. And we want to see DauT with his beautiful micro. We all know how strong he is with his micro. And he's trying to block the eagle. He's going to be able to do it or not. Or he's just going to hit.
Eagles are slower than scouts. And he doesn't have enough HP. So DauT's scout can just kill this eagle, actually. If there's enough little hills, he gets enough hill hits. It can still be tricky, though.
Yeah, he can say, you will just send now a villager, for example, at this distance? In case that...
well, he's going to have to. He's going to have to, and he is doing that. But, that eagle's 9 HP. He really needs to kill that eagle.
Oh man, he's going to stop it. No, but kill the eagle. At least take the eagle.
Okay. But he can kill the eagle and then block the vill.
Yeah, do it both. No.
You can't do both.
The eagle.
Oh, no. Wow.
Oh, man.
Well done by Barles here.
Yeah, man. Well, the eagle is so strong, to be honest, Mr. Survivalist. It's really, really strong. 1 HP, man.
Well, he's
my
going to get
goodness.
out of there with these 2 sheep, though, and he could counter lane. Well, it'd be tricky to counter lane, but he could, because that rhino's on a hill. You can take the uphill hit.
That's a good point. That's a good point, man. He's gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if DauT with that HP is taking the Rhino, well, I do not. No, we have a lot of viewers. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking. You know. No. Be professional, man. He's gonna try to lame.
No, it's
He's
never
gonna try to
happen.
lame. Okay.
Way too close.
Yeah, but the ships is a great compensation since you are Britain's survivalist.
Yeah, and Britain sheep come in at basically the same rate as Hunt, so I mean it's like half of a rhino.
Well, if you can see, DauT is still up really quick. 1 minute faster than his opponent. 21 population without the rhino, and now he has the 2 ships. He's very happy about that. Like, he need those ships because he got 0 food under the town center.
Oh yeah. Well, as what he's doing is he's going to go for some archers. He's not even going to go for men-at-arms or anything like that. That's what it looks like. So I think missing out on the sheep is okay. Or missing out on the rhino is okay for him. If he just goes for heavy archer aggression, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, that's a good point. While Barles is going for the militias, honestly, I like this because faster production, if he's going... will you go double archery range or archery range and plasmid? DauT, I mean.
As DauT or as Barles?
That's DauT.
Yeah. As DauT, I think 2 range archers is fine here. He can get the blacksmith a little bit later because remember, he doesn't have the rhino, so he doesn't really have food income to actually afford fletching anyways, unless he idles his TC. So if he goes for 2 range archers here, he can build up his army. Non-fletching archers can still deal with men-at-arms, no problem. And then he has a big army and he gets fletching later on. I think the change is probably the better play here, but he's just spending his resources on walls, which is also pretty good.
It's good too. Well, sorry, man. I mean, I'm doing you all the hard questions, you know, but this is why you are here, man. All the hard question is for you today, okay, survivalist? No worries,
no,
right?
It's good. It's
good. Okay, archery
I
range,
work on my
Barra.
strategizing a little bit too, so it's nice to watch these players.
Yeah, well, that's also true. But you will be there, man. I want to see you there. Anyway, he's doing the farms, so he's going for 1 archery range. It's true that with 1 archery range, faster production, maybe it's gonna be fine. The problem is Mayans, cheaper archers. If now the Mayans is going double archery range, he's gonna outnumber even the Britons, right? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, well, the fact that DauT is getting horse collar here means that he's committing to not going for a second range, not going for fletching. So it's like defensive 1 range archers, and maybe he wants to FC. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, you don't see any farmer from Barles already. Now he's starting to make it without horse collar. But Mayan's economy is insane.
Yeah. But it looks like DauT is going to just be going FC here, and then Barles is going to be the one who has to do some damage, or he's going to fall behind.
Okay. Well, we see 5 villagers doing the fletching already. As you say, economically talking, DauT is on point. 10 on wood, 11 on food already with a lot of farms, 4 on gold. Seems he's not investing a lot. As you say, he's probably trying to go castlage as soon as possible, and from castlage trying to make the damage to his opponent.
Yeah, or he could just go for TCs. Either way.
But
if he gets... Well, TCs, like, he needs to secure his golds on the front.
Yeah.
That's what DauT needs to do. So either he can go for a lot of aggression, or he can get some aggression done with, say, early crossbowman tech with TCs behind it. Could be a very good play here, but he needs to not die in Feudal Age.
Yeah, the problem against the Mayans is how do you decide the strategy, survivalist? Because your opponent can go eagles or can go crossbows. How do you take the decision to what to do?
Yeah, it's very difficult, and that's why I was saying that Mayans is probably a good pick here, because, yeah, without Thumb Ring, Britain crossbowmen really don't kill eagles super well, but they will deal with the Mayan crossbowmen. So, yeah, I think that depending on how this game goes, eagles might be more and more on the table.
Still be a possibility for going long swords from the Britons, or it's a long run is too expensive?
Yeah, it can happen though. He has horse collar. Remember, he got horse collar before any farms, so he's gonna have really good food income on early Castle Age, because that's why you go for horse collar. Yeah. Usually your farms are expiring in early Castle Age if you miss it, whereas if you get horse collar, then none of your farms expire until like you have about 70 food left in your farms on Castle Age. So he could actually do longswords if he sees eagles.
Okay, let's see what is going to happen. For now, they are working. It looks more that they are working, or he's working, because Buzz is trying to attack, but he's not really achieved anything. And DauT, with only one archer range, has Army and Oath to counter him back, and he's doing the job. And this game is going to go for Castle Age Survivalist, for sure.
Definitely. But look, Barles just got armor on his skirms. That's going to delay him to Castle Age even further. He never picked up Men-at-Arms upgrades, so he's never getting through these walls. And it just looks like DauT is going to be up to Castle Age so much faster and is going to hit with early crossbowmen with TCs behind. And that's just what my prediction is for this game.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be probably the best play from him. He's even marketing up now.
Yeah, look.
So actually, he's not going to go TCs.
Well, but honestly, Survivalist, it sounds really good idea what you said, but you really want to go into a TC and a calm gameplay against the Mayans. You want to kill, like go aggressive now. Siege was so forward, and you kill him.
True.
No,
we'll see if he can get enough damage. I guess there are some pretty nice hills for Siege Workshop on the front as well.
In front, where the Blastwith is, right? And the goal is there, so you might killing all those buildings.
There,
whoa.
So, that's a very good point. With the market abuse up, selling all the stone, 100% he's going to go for just a big Castle Age push here.
Yeah. Maybe instant. Maybe insta ballistic, because DauT going super forward, I also don't see it. You can make the market. He has the market, so he can buy the extra TCs as well. You know, it wouldn't be a problem. So maybe early ballistic is what he's going to do. I don't know, but this battle in Castle Age gotta be beautiful. Go, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, the problem for DauT is that Barles has that safe wood line in the back, so he can't just range everything. And it looks like we are going to be seeing some eagle play. So if DauT goes too aggressive with his crossbowmen, and there's going to be +2 eagles, and he has crossbowmen and siege, well, that's just going to die to eagles. So you might end up just throwing the game if you just lose your army. So this is why I suggest maybe TCs could be okay to secure some things, because as you were saying, it's really hard to know what the mines is going to do. I think he really needs to send some unit over to the barracks just to see the flags, just to maybe take a guess.
Yeah, but if you check DauT point of view, he got the scout inside, so he can read the game perfectly fine because he see all the wood lines at the back. So he know that if he raid, he can move. His opponent, he can move. So knowing that, I don't think he's gonna go then aggressive with the siege workshop, and he's gonna try to go aggressive with military, with ballistic, crossbow, bodkin. The problem, as you said, is doing the university right away, yes, but the problem is he need to make damage right now because the eagles just kill. I mean, eagles just kill everything.
Exactly. And Barles knows. Look at these stone walls. Look at the tower that he's got on this side. He knows that he just needs to prevent this army from getting in, and he's going to be in a good spot.
Yeah, let's see if it's gonna happen. For now, he's there with the archers. The problem is that he's coming with the skirmishes. He's trapping himself. Obviously, this army is stronger because he's from Castle, but still, the skirmishes are skirmishes, and the skirmishes are with the +1 as well. So DauT is not gonna be in a great position there. Honestly, this is not what DauT wanted to do for sure, but he's sending another amount of archers on the right side, Mr. Survivalist.
Oh, yeah. And they might get a Vil, they might get 2 Vils, but that's pretty much all. Oh, and he's going to get nothing. Good reaction by Barles.
Very fast. Oh, wow. And another barrack. How many souls? How many? Yeah. 3 barracks, right?
Yeah, 3 barracks. And this is what you don't want to do as Britons, is split up your archers against eagles. Because, well, even against knights, you don't want to be split up like this. So he needs to keep his mass, and that's the only way he can deal with eagles right now.
Okay.
Looks like we have knights coming in from DauT, though.
Exactly. I was about to ask, what you will do in this situation? Knights and archers or longswords and archers?
Yeah. I think knights is still the better play. Just having mobility allows you to not take as many bad fights. I think for longswords, you have to plan that from earlier. You have to set your economy up a little bit differently. You have to get supplies and all these other upgrades. Knights is something that you can just add the stable and you're okay.
Okay. Well, supplies is not that expensive anymore. It's quite cheaper, actually. But as you said, he's there already with quite a lot of crossbows altogether. Ballistic is not yet there, but it's not so many eagles. But you can split them Yeah, and it's so difficult, man. Let's see how DauT is going to play. But the Knight already with the skill bar and armor. And what do you think? He's going for 1 TC for now, DauT. I like that because if you want to counter Mayans, you need a lot of army.
Oh yeah, for sure. He is getting some damage done on these Eagles, and yeah, that's going to be pretty good because you really need to mass the Eagles before they become effective. Just a few Eagles is not really going to be good here.
Okay, well, he got bows already. No wheelbarrow though for DauT. At home, he's fully wall. The last time DauT played this matchup, it was in KOTD last year. I remember exactly. It was versus Villese. He won 2-0 the first games, then 2-2, and in the last game, he got another option, and he picked Britons, if I'm not wrong, against the Mayans. I think it was that one, and it wasn't really well. Let's see if now, KOTD 4, the story is gonna be different, Mr. Survivalist.
Well, we've got a hole, so we'll see. These Eagles should just be maybe running in. Of course, there's a lot of pressure on the front, but hey, if you can get the Eagles in and do some damage, that's gonna be pretty good. Although there are Knights.
Yeah, he got 3 Knights there. He got 3 Knights, and now he's trying to kill some Barles. Those archers are snipers with a great range. He got ballistic as well. He's trying and gonna take that house. Look at the houses are just getting there. They have lost also in Castle. It's some power. The houses as well. I don't remember now.
Yeah, I believe they used to have 3 melee armor. Now they're only 1. Something like that. Yeah. It's just melee though. It's not against the range.
No, about the range. Oh, but he's inside. And now the bigger problem here for Barles. Where's the goal now for him? He cannot take any goal. And he has no abilities on goal. But the problem is so many Eagles. He got the hill though. Do you think it is enough to stop those Eagles?
I don't think so. Not with the Knights there. And not with this hill here. But Eagles are Eagles. So we're going to have to see. Well, these Knights are falling.
Oh man, okay.
Are crazy.
They're so strong, +2, but they're still killing so many. The problem is they're so cheap. They are really so cheap. 20 foot survival is 20 damn foot. And military numbers, but military numbers, DauT 30, Barles 9, still has a lot and he's coming. Whoa, he's coming with so many Knights. They still don't want TC. DauT is playing the right one here. He's playing really good, honestly.
Oh yeah.
1 TC and going all in.
Are so difficult to deal with. I think what Barles could have had here was forging. He's going for gold mining upgrade. I think he should have spent his food on forging, maybe. Because he's not really out of the woods here yet.
And do you really think he need a 4th barrack? I will have go here for a monastery, probably.
Yeah, true. That could have been pretty good, although he can't really be spending his gold into monks. He really just needs eagle production. Although there is the monastery.
Okay.
It's going to be hard to keep everything running, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not Aztecs. I mean, Aztecs in this situation are, honestly, in my opinion, much stronger than the Mayans for the faster production as well. Okay. Well, population though, Ville is almost the same, but DauT is still there. And now even forging for the Knights. Forging or maybe +2 armor for those Knights.
Well, armor's more important against ranged units. With the extra attack, he's going to be able to kill the Eagles just a little bit faster. Although the Knights are supposed to be his meat shield here, so maybe armor is better. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. The attack is going to allow him to get through the houses faster. So either way, it just depends on how you're using your Knights at a certain time.
Okay, well, there is archers here. Look at those Knights. He's taking more villages. Man, DauT is playing amazing. 40 military survivalists, double the army. Of course, you have a lot of Eagles, but he has a lot of Knights as well.
Oh yeah. Well,
10.
And 40 army, that's going to be better than 23 army, even if they are equal.
Okay, and we are not really good in maths, at least I'm not, but it sounds good, We say a lot of times about the quality over quantity, but here, the quantity and the quality is okay. And look at that, Mike. DauT is microing?
Wow.
And now he's getting inside. No, but he need to hold there with those. He's doing a great job. DauT is playing absolutely amazing. Really good.
I don't think there's any way the Eagles clean this up.
So many units, so many Knights still trying to micro. Those Knights are gonna kill absolutely everything, and DauT, the Lord, is taking absolutely everything, and this is GG Cole. Whoa!
GG.
I mean, this is not DauT. Well, it's DauT because the webcam is there, Otherwise, we say it's a Smurf, right? 2-0,
yeah, that was an amazing play.
It was so clean, seriously. really, really clean, Mr. Survivalist. When we reach Survivalist 5,000 viewers at this moment. Amazing.
Wow.
It's the third day. Do you see my Survivalist? When we get into the later stage, it's gonna be great. This tournament, and well, I resume about what you have seen, Mr. Survivalist. I resumed, a small recap for what we have seen in this game. Why DauT won this game?
Yeah. So basically, DauT, he walled up early. He went up to Castle Age. He had that Castle Age tech, and it was looking a little dicey when he lost that first army, but he just kept pumping the military. And it just felt like Barles didn't have enough military commitment in early Castle Age. And I think that was the issue. If you look at the timeline, it's like his army, his military count doesn't really go up for a while. So it felt like he had 6 eagles when he should have had 12. And then he could never really push back.
He wanted maybe to attack too early. He wasn't pacing enough.
Yeah. And well, actually running in with those 6 eagles really, really hurt there because he didn't have a huge military investment. So he kind of threw like a third of his army there, and it just snowballed. He just was never able to take a good fight from there. He didn't even have forging when he was already on the back foot for military. So, you have to invest a little bit more into that, especially on a map where both players have both golds forward like that, or both secondary golds forward. It's going to be an aggressive game.
Yeah, really, really, really on point. And well, we have enjoyed, guys. Let's go for game number 2.
Let's see.
Game number 3, and we probably couldn't guess ever. DauT with Tatars, that is amazing. But with Ethiopians, and I prefer Tatars here by a lot.
Yeah, well, Ethiopians, they have faster firing archers, but so do the Tatars, basically. At least functionally in Castle Age, and yeah, that's gonna be difficult.
And the hills with these maps.
Yeah, exactly. I think that, again, Ethiopians is going to really need to go for some early feudal pressure. And you can go up on 20 pop, do 20 pop men-at-arms archers with the Ethiopians. It could be really strong.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he ends up doing here.
Yeah, well, this is looking so great. And honestly, DauT 2-0 in what, 30 minutes? We are together? Maybe 40 minutes, Survivalist? So fast, those 2 games.
Yeah, well, these are the games that we have with this Arabia. Fast.
Yeah. I mean, if they go really aggressive, like 1TC, it was the first day fast. Yesterday, we got a little bit more standard in some case, and they were more conservative, but these are playing aggressive, and honestly, with this kind of Arabia, I don't know your opinion. Survivalist, if you don't agree, don't tell, what do you think about this map? Do you like it, Survivalist?
I love it.
I'm joking,
I was waiting for this map to be in the map pool since maybe halfway, like, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I was already tired of the old Arabia with the far wood lines every single game. So, it's so much nicer to have all this variation. You never know what map you're going to get, and scouting actually matters. You can't just push all your deer every game. You have to think.
Yeah, so. That's the point I wanted to ask you. Like, here, it's like a lot more complex. Like, it was Arabia always. Like, you don't know what to do. I mean, let's see what is going to happen. The previous one, it was so damn predictable.
Exactly. Yeah. So it looks like we had a little bit of scout war there. Neither player really came too far ahead, so yeah, we're just pushing deer now.
He's going for the scouts. Did you expect so many, scouts opening with Tatars here? Because I feel that many times here with Tatars into some arches with the hills and so on could be very solid, no?
Maybe, but I think Ethiopians is going to go men-at-arms archers. That's just kind of the more standard play. And, well, at this stage, if Tatars also goes men-at-arms archers, then it's going to be, like, Ethiopians is just going to have a bit of an advantage. That's where Ethiopians are strong.
Okay, let's see what is going to happen. Let's analyze a little bit the map. The map, that goal for Barles is not what you want. With a hill close there, but also super open completely. He will have to build something in front, and then the others 2 goal, one in front, the other in front as well. The goal for DauT, the second and the third one, very, very far and in front as well. But the main goal, a little bit better, but it's also very open, that area. What do you think about the maps?
And the wood lines are much further away this game than the previous game, so this is going to be more of a feudal map. So yeah, looks like we're gonna be seeing some men-at-arms coming in from Barles. He's doing the 20 pop up, or even 19 with a little bit of. Well, actually, no. Yeah. No, he's got to keep making bills. It's like it looked like he felt he wanted to go up there with the loom, but he just didn't have the food for it. So that was maybe a little sloppy, actually.
Yeah, while DauT, just the opposite. 19 population up, honestly. And look how he's walling the wood. He's playing really well, DauT, today. Honestly. Yeah. So clean. Really, really clean.
Yeah, I think DauT is going to definitely have the map favored here again. So, yeah, it's just all on Barles to do the damage in the early game here. This is really good, though.
Okay.
Look at that. Yep.
Well, he lost the scout. And now, I'm checking his point of view. He can only see the town center. This is not what you want. Anyway, he's with the scouts.
No, he sees what he needs to see. He sees the barracks, so he knows men-at-arms is coming in. With the barracks up at that timing, and no Drush arrived yet, it's men-at-arms. He knows.
Okay.
Especially as Ethiopians. Like, with the extra 100 food, 100 gold that you get on up as Ethiopians, it just makes men-at-arms so smooth. You have to take 10 gold just to get that first militia out, which looks like he made a mining camp. But you can get men-at-arms going with Ethiopians without making that mining camp on the way up, and it's really good. I designed a build for Ethiopians for 20 pop-ups, though, which is why I do know the timings, and he's doing it not quite as effectively, I will say. The archers are going to be a little later here, so yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, for the scouts here, he's gonna help a lot, really. He's gonna be okay here at Tatars for sure, and he's fully walled already. Let's see. By the way, we have some echo. I hear myself sometimes. It's coming from you. Can you check that, Survivalist? Check it out, please.
No, I got it. Yeah, I think my speakers are probably just too loud.
Okay.
They don't use a headset, so it just I turned it down.
Turn it a little bit.
I can still hear.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So yeah, I wonder if the men-at-arms are going to do the job here against the scouts. Yeah.
Survivalist, look at this tower. Look at this tower. He's doing a sneaky tower for Barles.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go.
And that's going to be really good because where are we taking gold as DauT? Or it's taking wood, sorry. It's going to have to be on the front, and, well, on the front there are men-at-arms.
Oof.
This is going to be really good if it stays up. Although, he doesn't have it full walled in, so if he rushes that down, we'll see, though.
What would you make?
With scouts out, he should be able to deal with the tower.
Ooh. Oh, those villages. Ay. The clean gameplay is not happening anymore. I wanted to ask you, there's many players that when they see these towers and the map is like this, they make even the counter tower. Would you make a counter tower to recover the wood there?
He might need to, because how else is he going to take wood with all these men-at-arms on the map, especially with the spear? If the spear gets forward and groups up with the men-at-arms, it's going to be a disaster. Looks like DauT placed an archery range, but his build didn't build it or something. The archery range is still not up, so yeah, he's a little bit behind on getting that up. And yeah, this tower's going to get walled in. So we're going to have some problems for DauT here in just
well, he needed tower, so we were right in that one. He really needed tower because he has not another safe wood. Now that mill is probably going to go down. DauT is in problems in this game for sure. Let's see if he's going to attack and going to make the counter attack with those 3 scouts. He shouldn't make any damage. The wood is wall, and he still also have 2 spears on the berries. So Barles is in a very good position here.
Yeah, exactly. He's just taking control. But yeah, that counter tower is going to take down that tower from Barles. But the problem is that he has 5 vills in the tower right now. And that's a lot of idle time. He should only have four vills in there, because you only need 4 for maximum arrows without fletching. But yeah, it's just idling him. Like, Barles has 1 vill idle, and DauT has 5 vills idle. And that 1 vill is enough to repair a little bit.
Yeah. That's why he's probably... No. He's going to go back now. Okay. But he stabilized. He can't stabilize. He got 3 scouts trying to make the damage. He's not doing it. He's going to take the tower down. And little by little... Well, those men... I mean, the skirmish is doing nothing to the men-at-arms. Look, 1 hit.
Yeah.
I mean...
He really wants that mill so badly.
But that mill is going to go down.
Going down.
No, the mill is going down. Oh my god.
No, I don't think so, actually.
Okay.
I think he's got to get out of there now. Yeah, the mill's not going to go down. But look at all the costs. He sunk a lot of wood into that mill.
Very, very expensive. He recovered the wood. Now he has second Lumbercamp. Zero villages on gold. 23 on wood. He need to stabilize his economy. He should have put some villages of those on the berries. Maybe. But there's no fletching. And he can be happy that fletching for Barles is coming now.
Yeah. And imagine if Barles just went up to that second wood area. And there's a lot of weak vills there that could get picked off.
Oof.
So that looks like what he's going to do here. If he can group up his armies, he's going to have a very strong army, especially keeping the men-at-arms alive against these skirms. They tank quite a bit.
Yeah, look how DauT sniped the villager forward. He knew that he was there and he sent the scout directly to find that villager. But he really has to be careful. As you said, he's going with all the army here and he's coming now with archers. He doesn't have army to defend this. This is looking bad. This is definitely looking bad. He need to move some villagers to the tower because he only got few skirmishes. How many? 5 skirmishes, 3 scouts? You think that he can stop that army?
No, skirmishers without armor, they aren't great, although there aren't really enough archers here. So I think you'll be able to push it back, especially with that little hill there.
Tatars, and Tatars, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think if Barles has added a second range here, he would have had enough to fight this here, but it looks like he's going to go mark it up to Castle Age, so... yeah, looks like we're probably going to make it to Castle Age again. Whoa, this is a pretty bad fight here. DauT gave up the hill.
Okay, he need to go back. Still no resources yet to make fletching. Well, now he can make fletching and he need the fletching. He's doing the fletching. 2 villages more. I'm surprised that DauT is the one with all the pressure, survivalist, and Barles has more IWTC than him.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah, well,
I mean,
happens. I guess he just didn't have the food. He probably idled to get fletching or something like that. And yeah, just not as smooth. And you know what fletching does for the skirms? It makes his skirms do 2 damage to the men-at-arms instead of 1. It's a huge upgrade here. So the men-at-arms meat shield is nothing anymore. So actually, Barles is going to lose everything now.
Yeah, he's losing quite a lot in front. He is going to push back. Obviously, his economy looks stronger, at least gather resources. But it's still... He's farming like crazy. DauT with the macro here is being on point. He was on problems, but now he's recovering quite well. He got the market, Barles, and now doing a stable with Ethiopian. He's gonna go army now, or is for Castle Age?
I think it's for Castle Age. I don't think he's gonna commit any more in Feudal Age. He's just gonna go up, make a couple knights, and have a big crossbowman mass. That's what it seems like. So we'll see if that pays off. I think he made the market a little early, though. That could have been 3 farms earlier. He could have had the just as good farming eco as DauT, and maybe would have been able to click up a little bit faster without the market so early. So we'll just have to see.
Okay, we have
skirmishers. There's a lot of weak ones in there. So actually, they're not too scary.
Nah, it's so little. He's trying to hold here. He's gonna hold for sure. He's gonna defend the goal. He's about to go castle, as you said. The wood is still quite exposed. It's still not wall. There's a hole. Of course, he has the tower, but these villages are low HP. He need to go back. Castle Age, but look at DauT Castle's time. Survival is. It's amazing time.
Yeah. With all this pressure happening, it's great. And DauT got the market a little bit later, so even though he's been a little bit on the back foot for position in the game, he has the better economy because he got the farms up faster. And
now he pushed the goal. And he can push because there is nothing. I don't know where he's not going. Well, let's go his point of view. He doesn't know exactly what he has. But there is nothing. He could attack, really.
Well, he knows there's a stable. He's just scared of a couple of scouts. Like, 3 scouts kills everything that DauT has. So he's being a little cautious of those. He knows about the stable, so he doesn't know.
Okay. Yeah, and now he has problems at home. He has also some idols on the berries. He has to be careful. Got still 2 skirmishes now with the armor. Here, those skirmishes. Who is for you, Mr. Survivalist, in a better position right now?
Well, right now, definitely Barles is in the better position. He's going to be up just a little bit faster. He's going to go for heavy aggression in early Castle Age, and DauT's not going to have any wood anywhere. So we put so much emphasis on where the golds are, and honestly, it's wood that matters the most, especially Feudal Age, early Castle Age.
Yeah. And he's coming with 3 scouts. Don't think he will do any upgrades in those scouts. It will be light cast too much, in my opinion. And then he has 9 archers. Okay. And those archers with Bodkin and crossbow upgrade. Oh boy. And now he's going for the skirmishes with those scouts. Well,
yep.
Like it has to be.
He's going to need an answer to Elite Skirm. That's the main thing here. Barles is going to need an answer. So he sees all the skirmisher maps, so he knows he's going to need siege. Or, I mean, he could add knights. He has the stable.
Yeah, but it's not the best if you have to go at least skirmishes with Tatars because you are losing all the power for the civilization, right? Okay.
Yep.
Well, but he is adapting on what Barles is countering here. Barles, now with the crops in the woodland, as you mentioned, he has no wood anymore. With the Botkin, probably that tower will reach those crossbows, but this hill is what matters now. And with the least skirmishes and +2, even if the scouts are there, he's doing a good micro here, Barles.
Great micro from Barles. And those scouts are doing the damage. They're just feudal scouts.
Yeah, I need to go back.
Doing the damage here. Wow. And before Elite Skirm came in, so...
Why DauT is not doing some knight here? If he's doing the knight, it will help a lot.
Yeah, look at his resources. He can do it.
I don't understand. Yeah. He's been a little bit sloppy here. It's true. Oh my god, and now nice in the tower. In the woods, sorry, well, in the tower as well. But he's fine. It is okay for now.
These are unupgraded Ethiopian knights. They're not going to really do anything.
Yeah, but seriously, in this area, the goal is a bit sloppy. We don't see... Now he's sending the knight, but he should be earlier. Now he's forcing him to go back, and DauT is in a problem here for sure.
He's getting +2 armor for his just very few skirmishers at home. It's like he really needed to keep his mass alive before the upgrade came in. Now he's going to have the upgrade and just not really that many units, but it's actually okay. So this is where he's actually got enough units to push back any aggression. So now Barles is going to need to go to his next plan. If he just keeps trying to push into Elite Skirm, I don't think he's going to have the greatest time with what he has here. He's doing exactly what DauT did last game with the knights and the crossbowmen. But he needs to at least get armor, which he's doing now.
Oof. Look at DauT in the north, survival. Look at DauT in the north, sending villages to nowhere. I don't know why. Look at the wood. He has big problems in this area. He got some skirmisher here to hold. The +2/+2 will help, but he's coming there with knight, with more crops. He's trying to make a lumbercan in the other side. DauT is in big problems right now in this game. In really big problems, and he's probably losing the game.
Yeah, well, that's what it looks like. He's still only on that one lumber camp, and this was the most important part in this game, or the most important point was that wood area, and he just has not been able to take wood anywhere. I would be tempted to just even get a TC on a wood line just to secure it, because that's how desperate he was. He's lost probably enough resources to build a TC just by running around his villas, so I think it would have been worth it in this game.
But just look what he's doing now. He has one lumber camp that is not building the foundation. Now he remove it. Another one in the south, and that is not doing as well. He's not being fast with this situation. He's not being fast. I think he's doing some mistakes. Military numbers are okay. He got nice +2 with the Ethiopians. I don't like that decision, honestly. And look at now the crossbows. And sorry, the skirmishes and the cav archers. He's killing all the army from Barles, because that army with +2/+2 is kind of weak, and the knight, even with the +2, if he's sending a couple of cav archers, but he's raiding. What he's doing good is that he's raiding. That's really nice.
He knows he needs to just keep DauT off of that gold, and then no cav archers are coming. So that's, I think, the play, and that's actually a really smart play here, because Elite Skirmisher oftentimes just kills Ethiopians if they aren't playing like this or adding siege or something like that. So yeah, just having +2 knights against a player who's playing open, you can always send the knights in. Like, look at the tower. The tower is, well, actually, is it going to kill this knight? Either way, you can't really do that with regular knights or non-+2 knights. He can just run underneath, and if he's playing well, he can just go back and heal as well.
And now he's doing ballistic as well. Yeah, well, the map is fully open, and he keep raiding now, raiding the wood line. Oh my god, this is disaster for DauT, and Barles, it's in a very, very nice position. Still with more army, with 9 villages more. He has killed 11 villages to DauT already.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I think Barles needs to be thinking either go even more all in with the military or add a TC. At this point, adding a TC is not a bad idea, just because he's already cemented his lead. Although Tatars does have the better late game, he just needs to not get counterattack, because I think that's one way that DauT can come back, is if DauT goes for a big counterattack, he's going to need some kind of defense in the back of the base. Although he is keeping DauT's army at home. But
Wow,
if DauT goes forward, he could get some damage done.
He's doing a destruction with the ratings that Barles. He's raiding all the time. A little bit stubborn out here because he got the market long time ago, and I really don't know why he didn't buy that TC. He only needed a TC on the wood, and DauT will have the better army, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the longer the game goes, the better the Tatar composition is going to be. But from this position, it doesn't matter if you're Ethiopians. Like, if you have knights and crossbowmen in this position, it doesn't matter what civ you are. You're probably okay.
Yeah. I mean, he has really, really big advantage. He's 13 villains more. He's only 7 military more. But the combination is 21 crossbows. Why he's doing skirmishes, the Barles?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
skirmishers.
I guess
Why?
the thinking is that skirmishers counter both units. So but he's floating all this gold.
But he has knights +2 and a lot of crossbows. Keep doing knights.
Yeah, exactly. I think that the commitment is fine here, because with +2, even if you don't have bloodlines, they're still pretty good meat shields, and they're still going to deal with the skirmishers. You don't really need skirmishers as Barles. He doesn't need skirmishers because he already has a composition that deals with both units. So yeah, he's actually just teching into too many things now.
Yeah, he's still losing more villagers here.
And there's the second TC from Barles. So he knows that he can't really quite kill here.
Yeah, they probably DauT need ballistic, obviously for those units, because he's not really catching. I mean, he's chasing one knight with 11 cap archers, and what you need now is to attack at some point. Because if you are not attacking, Barles is in a position that is gonna finish the game. I believe. I don't know.
Yeah, and if he can camp this wood line, look, that's 20 villagers idle. From DauT, and that's all
losing.
of his wood income now.
And also losing quite a lot. Ballistic there, he got the hill now, and with the hill he might lose a lot. It's Tatars, it's his skirmishes, it's cav archers for, you can micro, but these Tatars, you don't want to take these battles. I don't know.
This fight from Barles.
No. Why he's taking this battle? Oh my god.
It's like he's overconfident now. He's in such a good spot. He still is in such a good spot, even if he's going to lose this whole army, but still.
Yeah, Barles is coming with a castle forward. Well.
All right.
We are going for gain. We are going for game number 4, Almosur. It was a little bit. How would you describe after the first 2 games so clean? This was I don't know, a little bit sloppy. Of course, give the credit to Barles, he deserved, but he got some options here, DauT, to do it better.
Well, that tower really threw DauT off. It's like once that tower, the game plan is out the window. Now he's just kind of trying to adapt, and it just didn't quite work out.
So one tower with one village just pretty much killed his game. It looked like this, actually.
Because of the map, Barles just knew about all the wood lines. He knew the situation and just reacted accordingly. So he had the men-at-arms archers with the one tower. Because sending one vill forward at that stage for a tower, it doesn't really cost you very much because you already have the stone for it. So it can sometimes be just a great play, as we're seeing here.
Okay, well, we had 2 TCs. Now the TC is there with reaction 5 Barles. It's coming with the cav archers, and the GG has been called. GG has been called. Okay.
Beautiful TC in the back there. And that protects him from everything.
Yeah, protect everything. This is what he needed. Well, this tower he did in the start, guys, put DauT in a bad position and couldn't really come back. It was a snowball game, Survivalist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really, it all came down to just keeping that pressure on DauT, not letting him expand his economy outwards.
And obviously, economy, you can check in the statistics, much better for Barles. And well, we have game number 4. When after the first 2 games, it was looking more for a 3-0 series. But in Arabia and in these matchups with these maps, you never know, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, well, this map specifically,
let's go and see.
Byzantines, wow.
Hans versus Byzantines. This is like a real classic. We are joining into the game, and now we are getting into the game. DauT in the south, Barles in the north, Hans versus the Byzantines. Wow. I mean, I love the Hans, but Byzantines, oof, good counter
in this
here.
matchup. Huns wants to go feudal pressure. Well, Byzantines is pretty good at dealing with feudal pressure.
And Byzantines are pretty good dealing at any pressure. It's one of the best civilizations defensively, Tolkien.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to be able to make cheaper skirms. Even the cheap spears help, but especially the cheap skirms. You basically can't really win in Feudal Age against Byzantines if they're playing well.
Okay, we see 4 woodlands for Barles. 1, 2 on the left, another 2 on the right side, as you can see. The goal is at the back. Berries on a hill. But when you have berries close to the wood, it's not that terrible, right? Like, you can much easier to protect.
Yeah, but the wood line is not the one that he's taking, though.
Yeah,
so
it's forward, into forward, yeah.
Exactly. So it doesn't really matter too much there. Just the fact that the berries are on the hill a little bit makes it a little awkward to wall.
Okay, and then DauT map, wood at the back, goal at the back flat, berries in front, but with 2 woodlands, not really difficult to wall for this area, but on the left, is feudal aggression in this map as well, it looks.
Yeah. Well, I think if DauT wanted to wall, he could wall down to the south, protect the berries and the gold, and then just keep the top side open if he wanted to wall. But we'll see, because Huns, they don't really like walls. So I think we're going to be seeing feudal aggression again here.
Well, man, but Byzantines with the so cheap skirmishes, spears, then transition. Yesterday Jordan played a 2TC game completely with Byzantines. His opponent was 4 or 5 town center. Didn't matter because he did the transition to imp. He could spam army all the time. Byzantines is underrated civilization.
I think so. I've played like 2,000 games with Byzantines because I used to just only play Byzantines. And yeah, I've always thought that they're good. You have to play them a bit differently, though, because you don't really have any power units. You just make a lot of skirmishers. And that's your power unit.
That's true. Well, but they have pretty much everything. I mean, if they are not with all the average, because they are missing the +4 attack, but they have so cheap camels, they will get, in case to be needed, paladins. They have Khazars, but they have arbalest, hand cannoneers, halbs, siege rams, bombard towers. At the end, they have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but missing siege engineers kind of holds them back a little bit. So it's like you get to the late game, you feel like you have everything, but it's kind of hard to commit on something sometimes against civs that say have bombard cannons with siege engineers or something like that.
True.
So
that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they got siege rams, and then you can spam trash units forever. That's for sure. Anyway, Focus here.
Well, I mean, this is part of why I'm called survivalist, is because I used to play Byzantines, and I would just survive till like 3 hours, and the wood would be out, and
no kidding. No kidding. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can see how Barles' economy is looking good. 4 on berries, but he has pushed already all the zebras, and the second rhino in the house under the TC. 4 villages on wood at the back. 4 villages. No, it's 3 villages, so he's gonna go scouts again, DauT.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be okay on this map, just because the berries are in the bottom, the wood's in the top, so he's gonna be able to run around quite a bit. Losing some scout HP already, though, so you really don't want to be losing any HP when you're going scouts, because you want to go forward with the first 2. You make 1 scout, and now you have 2 full HP scouts, and that can really prevent walling and do a lot of damage.
Yeah, and also we have seen how snowball can be if you really put the pressure early. Do you feel that the pro players, when you get attacked super quick, you don't feel that the player is playing that smooth anymore? Like, it's kind of snowballing many players, actually, this kind of aggression.
Yeah. Some players are better at adapting, some not. And it depends on the game, too. Like, sometimes maybe you haven't considered your entire map. Maybe you don't know where to send the wood vills. You have to think about it a little bit. And that's the importance of just understanding the map and scouting, is you don't always know where your wood lines are. Just instantly, like, oh, I'm just gonna, if the scouts get in, where am I gonna send my vills? Something like that. Not everybody really thinks like that. So I think some players are a little bit more adaptable. But yeah, we're seeing barracks men-at-arms from Barles again. So it seems like that's his favorite strategy.
Yeah, and DauT has explored everything. This is great because he know if you check out his exploration, he see the berries, he see the wood, he see the gold, he saw also the mana time, so he has spotted absolutely everything. And now DauT is not going for the scouts, which honestly I think is okay, and even more against the Byzantines. Don't know what you think.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Byzantines is gonna have cheap skirmishers most likely, but yeah, just going for the straight range if you know your opponent's going men-at-arms, it can be good because then you're just guaranteed to defend against the men-at-arms, no problem. And your opponent's already made such a big investment. One thing I will mention this game is that, just like last game, Barles was a little bit late to gold, so his third militia's coming in behind, but I think it'll be okay, as long as he keeps his units together. Because the worst is to have your units not all together, and you get like that one militia get picked off by some scouts or something like that. Looks like Barles is having trouble locating DauT. He actually hasn't found DauT's base yet.
Really?
So that's a big problem.
Oh, wow.
That's a huge problem.
He's finding now. He's going to find now, but now he's kind of late.
Yeah. But he didn't go for men-at-arms. He sees the archer already. I don't think he's going to queue men-at-arms here. I think it's probably better to spend his resources elsewhere. We'll see what he does. Although if he does go men-at-arms, I mean, DauT is open, but it's probably not the play here.
Nah, not the play. I mean, he was waiting probably if he was going to be stable, he would do the men-at-arms, but when he see the archery range, no, he didn't. And he's not doing it.
This is the importance of scouting. Look at how many spears Barles has made. He made 2 spears into archers. So that's a huge investment. I mean, they're Byzantine spears, but still.
Yeah. And he shouldn't, because he's doing the spear because he thought he was going to go scout.
Yeah. And this was the problem with pushing all the deer. He didn't scout properly. So this is why I say you can't just push the deer every game on this map.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the economy, but now he got not the best composition. Still, Barles, it's fully wall. And that's obviously a big advantage with DauT. DauT is fully open. Well, some small wall in the goal, but fully open now doing the blast bit. But honestly, when you get the aggression, the dominant position, being in the wall or not, it matters less, because if you don't let your opponent to come to you, you're gonna get the lead. And I really think that now DauT is taking the lead. He has the blast bit already and fletching on the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll just see how well these walls hold. They are Byzantine walls, so they do have a little bit of extra HP, but there are some hills that can be exploited, so you get extra bonus damage shooting downhill. So, but with the skirmishers from Barles, I think he'll be okay.
Okay.
I don't think this game is gonna get too messy until Castle Age.
Okay, Blastbit. Now he's gonna wall. I like the walls DauT is doing. Also, these walls are, I would say, more effective because he's spending a lot less resources, and you are completely wall. Except the goal a little maybe, but you are fine. He's gonna be walling. I like those. And setting up himself with a good economy. The problem is, how do you make damage now to the Byzantines? He's going to be spamming the skirmishers.
Yeah, exactly. And he can't really do anything here. Both players are going to be walled. And yeah, it's just going to be Castle Age. So yeah, he's going to have to think of what he wants to do in early Castle Age. And I think Cav Archers are going to be a great play here. Because even if there's Byzantine skirms, with the mobility from Cav Archers, if your opponent has no backwood, you can still range everything. You just keep running around. So we might be seeing Cav Archers into, say, Elite Skirm or something like that. And yeah, it looks like DauT is going for a market. We've been seeing a market every single game in Feudal Age.
Yeah,
that seems to be the meta now.
And what do you think for this market that early? Because look at the resources. He's going to sell the stone?
I don't really like it, because it doesn't help him to get up. What is he using the market for? So,
he's going to sell the stone?
But it's still not enough to go up. I think he could have gotten like 3 more farms, and then like he's trying to go to Castle Age, but look, he's not even close.
My goodness, it's crazy to be honest, really. Well, you know why they are doing? Because a lot of people is doing, and Barles is also well known to use the market. If you use first, you know that you are already with the lead with your opponent. And right now, this is, in my opinion, a really good battle for DauT.
Oh yeah. Yeah, really good flank with those archers coming in. The skirmishers without any upgrade, or without the armor upgrade, they die to archers. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
And good control with the scout to keep that alive and keep that in the fight.
Oh, wow. But look at this transition to Castle Age, actually. Look at now with the market. It's 16 minutes and going to go up. And then look at the economy.
PC time. So, you know, if you don't care about economy, you just care about Castle Age time, then there you go.
But honestly, with this transition, you know that having this map at the hands, what we were talking, you're going to rate everything.
Exactly. So all he needs to do is get cav archers out, range the wood lines. It doesn't matter if Barles has more vills if the vills are just running around doing nothing.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what is going to happen right now. We gotta see. Sun Raiding obviously is doing the gold mine and arbor. Well, 1TC. 1TC and cav archers. I mean, we don't have to guess anymore. He's doing more archery range. What you will do here? 3 archery ranges since he has not a lot of resources, or 2 archery ranges unstable because honestly, Bloodlines and Husbandry is kind of like a must.
Husbandry especially. Bloodlines, you really don't want to be fighting skirms with cav archers anyways, so if you're not really ever taking any fights, Bloodlines isn't as important as a priority, and it's pretty expensive, but yeah, I think 3 range, or he could even go for ballistics. It could be okay, just because then he will actually be able to kill some vills. Yeah, he doesn't really need as many units at this point, just because he's up so much faster. But on the other hand, if he does go for more units, it's going to be impossible for Barles to actually catch up in the military count. So, yeah, especially with a forward siege workshop or something, because that's the disadvantage of going skirms, is that you do die to mangonels pretty hard.
Okay, let's see what is gonna happen, because we see double archery range. He's still adding some more skirmishes. We see in the minimap how red is all over. Military numbers DauT 14, Barles 6, but Villiers is 6 Villiers ahead. Obviously, he's already up, and he's doing at least skirmishes and Botkin Arrow, but that will be for a transition, I believe.
Yeah, well, you know what's ironic is Byzantines actually struggle against mass skirmishers from the opponent. Even though they have cheaper skirms, it's like, it just feels like they don't have an eco bonus. So if the opponent also goes for skirms, if they have an eco bonus, then they're going to be able to create as many skirms as you anyways. So it's actually a pretty good play.
Amazing. An amazing play here. We see how he's still taking more. I don't know if he's going to send now some Village forward. DauT is not the player that is sending Village forward. He's doing university survival, as you say, and try to push there. Oh, and that is open. A Stonewall, because he feel what is happening right now, Mr. Barles. And he's doing a stable.
Yeah. That, oh, is he?
No, he deleted. Well, he was doing.
Yeah, he considered it. So what's his plan? I guess he already knows he doesn't really have resources. He needs to commit to what he's already doing, which is skirms. So yeah, he's going to have to go skirm here. But he's so far behind in the military, and now the cav archers are going to come in. So that's going to be really difficult to deal with for Barles.
Yeah, he's on the right side, as you say. Cav archer only is still double archery range, but ballistic. In this kind of situation, ballistic is amazing survivalist, right?
Yeah. No back wood line is just so hard to play in general. Just having no safe wood line behind walls, it just feels like most of the games, if you can get some ranged units behind those wood lines as the aggressor, you're going to be in a good spot a lot of the time. And I think Knights actually would have been a really good call here, just because that's how you can pick off these low numbers of units. Even unupgraded Knights are okay when the army's all split up.
Yeah, but he cancelled that stable, and now he has no wood. He's doing the +2 armor, yes, but he has 11 army, 21. He's still 2 villages ahead. So this sacrifice economy DauT did is paying off, and this is now the 3 archery range we were talking. More archery ranges, not going for the stable.
Yeah. And one thing that Barles could have done with the stable is also make the cheap camels, which are really great against cav archers. So it's kind of a missed opportunity. And his eco was set up pretty well for camels because he doesn't have wood access. He has food and gold access. So that could have been the better play, actually, is going for the stable. But we'll see how it plays out here. He just has less of everything.
Yeah,
he's other than bills, he has a few more bills.
Yeah, and how cheap are the camels? I mean, they're so cheap for this civilization. But anyway, he didn't do it, so now we need to focus. And now he did the university, which I like it. But how you make ballistic with those resources? I mean,
exactly.
He's getting raided all the time. You simply cannot. Military numbers is getting closer because Byzantines are extremely cheap. Anyway, beating all this said, Barles is still in the game, Mr. Survivalist.
Well, you know what? That was a very expensive stone wall in the back of his base, because otherwise he would have sold 100 stone, and he could have been in a little bit better of a position. But yeah, he is getting a pretty dangerous number of skirms now, and ballistics is coming in, so if he catches the cav archers out in the middle of the map, he could get back in this game.
Well, but then I wouldn't mind to see double stable from DauT with the Hans.
Oh,
no?
yeah.
I mean, it should be the play here, and he got ballistic as well. I mean, you can't compete only with the skirmishers. DauT is coming forward finally. DauT is forward, and then a siege workshop is even better probably than the stable. And the siege workshop is happening. 1 TC push. I love 1 TC push, but you need to make it. And he really need to make this siege workshop right now. He's going to be spotted.
Yeah,
he is spotted already.
Barles is going to take too many hits if he tries to go down there to kill those vills, though. So
Not worth it, right?
no, it's not worth it. If he loses half his army to kill the 2 vills, it's fine, because then DauT would just run in and he doesn't care about the TCs or whatever. Skirms can tank TC fire pretty good, so yeah, this is looking pretty scary for Barles. He's gonna need his own siege workshop at home.
Yeah, but he's at the limit with the resources, really at the limit. He still have 1 upgrade more. He has the +2 armor, which is obviously helping here. But with the Mangonel coming, it might lose quite a lot. He's still raiding. He's still taking on the left. Also with those Cav archers. And the problem is the mobility here, that Barles don't have mobility at all.
Exactly. Well, and Barles' units are all dead now. So he's placing a siege workshop at the bottom of a hill, which is maybe not the greatest call. Might have been better to get that siege workshop a little bit further back, because DauT is going to take this hill, and that's going to be really hard to defend now. Even though the siege workshop is there, it's like, if DauT is on the hill, he can still tank a mangonel shot. So it's
but why he's leaving that hill? Why DauT is leaving that hill?
I guess he's scared of that siege, but I don't know.
But
maybe
he's under the hill?
Yeah. He doesn't really trust in his ability to go back to the Mangonel in time in micro, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
he's expanding his economy, so...
Yeah, that's true. Well, he feels confident with going with more macro. Now the village difference is none. It's only 1. And 32 army, 20. Okay.
Yeah, taking that hill is for nerds. Like, he can just expand his lead by going for the eco, and then he's fine.
But
So
he gave the... I mean, I still don't... I mean, he gave the hill to his opponent. I don't get it, that one. Now he's doing another TC. I really think he was in a position to push completely.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, even taking out the ranges could have been good, because Barles can't... Barles has, like, no army, and also he doesn't have enough wood to replace the ranges. So if DauT would just shoot the ranges down, then, well, what's Barles going to do? I guess he doesn't know if Barles is doing a transition, though, so...
Yeah. I mean, it's always easier to watch, you know, because we see everything. They don't see everything. That's for sure. The TC is now up. Well, the thing here is, if you're still with these numbers, DauT is in a big advantage, because now he has 3 TCs. As simple as that.
Yeah, exactly. And Barles has no map control. It's going to be really risky to actually place a TC anywhere. And it's not like he has stone for it.
Okay, well, he's trying to break in. Do you think at some point, now that he has 3 TCs, we might see transition to knights? Because now knights with, well, doesn't have a lot of farmers yet, but if he's doing, now the knights just kill everything.
Yeah, I mean, if he had already transitioned to knights, if he has like 3 knights here with even just +1 armor, he will kill those mangonels. So he could have won the game here. Oh, nice delete, actually. Oh, well, by both players. Look at this.
I don't know if he deleted. I think DauT just lost against the skirmishers. Just
that one might have been it.
I'm really not sure, but it can be, you know. Let's see now in the south, because now DauT micro with the skirmishers in the south is, as you said before, oh well, you know, it's deleting. Yeah. Well, now he's deleting his skirmishers. You see, he's deleting them all.
I don't know what this southern push is gonna do though, with 1 mangonel and 6 skirmishers.
Okay.
Seems like that's gonna be picked off pretty easily.
Yeah, but look at DauT. DauT is now focusing the macro. 4 town centers, you know? 4 TCs. Oh, yeah. He has to be careful. It's still 4 TCs, but only 14 farmers. So he gotta get some at a time here,
well,
because
look at this
you need farms.
Count. He could have like 30 farms, but he just needs to spend that wood.
That battle against the skirmishers is okay. You need to be back a little bit. He need to spam it. Now farmers. Yeah, his economy is gonna be... Well, his economy is already much better. And with this wood, now it's time to go stables. Seriously.
Yeah, exactly. There's no reason not to just place 20 more farms, place a couple stables, and maybe even just go to Imp or go Knights. We're getting a little late in Castle Age, though, so it seems like he's probably going to want to go up to Imp at this stage, just because, well, the economy's at that point where it just makes sense to be thinking about that.
Yeah, well, he feels that he's much ahead in the economy. There's another Mangrel that he's probably going to lose. No, but...
Wait.
Okay, my God. Well,
what's going to happen here?
Oh, my God.
Die
Kill him. No, he's losing. Well, okay. Let's say that DauT is not MBL with the Mangrels, you know? But, oh my God, and you can see that Mangrel in the middle of the map taking half of the skirmishes. DauT, stop throwing units, because now Barles has 29-30 army, DauT 23. It's true that the economy lead is amazing, but if not, because of that, you don't want to be in this situation against Byzantines, because it's a snowball game.
Yeah, and the skirms are doing really good raids on the left side. They do kill Vils if you have enough of them, and they tank TCs like crazy. You don't care about sitting under the TC fire, especially Byzantine skirms. If you lose the skirms, it doesn't matter if he's losing idle time. That's just, it's too much. So, yeah, if he can camp some farmers, that's probably what Barles really needs
Survival is, check the resources. If he keep massing army at home, he go to Imperial right now, and then in Imperial with +3, be careful if you hold the numbers, but you need to kill the numbers, you know, and he can go up to Imperial right now.
Yeah, Byzantines. Hopefully he doesn't forget about the cheap up, because that could come in any moment. Actually, he needs a little bit more gold, but yeah, he's pretty much
up.
there. It is.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Well. He's on the way to Imperial with 65 bellies. It's true that he lost quite a lot of army here, and now finally DauT has 4 stables. So you need to attack and make some damage,
Barles
because
he one of those stables too, though. He saw it, so he knows the transition's coming in. And look, he's going for the ARB transition.
He's going for the Arbalest. Well, people say that DauT is fine. I'm not so sure if he's fine. What do you think? I mean, has to be careful. Doesn't have a lot of army, and if the Byzantines get here into Arbalest skirmishes fully upgraded, be careful with them.
Yep. If we see 30 Vils go down in the next few minutes just because of the ARB upgrade, then the game's going to be even again, and that's what needs to happen. We've just got Wheelbarrow coming in. Oh, actually, yeah, Barles doesn't even have Wheelbarrow. We've got Wheelbarrow for DauT coming in, so neither player really has the greatest economy this game.
Yeah. Not even horse collar. Not even horse collar for Barles. But let's see what is going to happen. Mangonel lonely. Look at the Mangonel there, lonely. Poor Mangonel. Not going to take, not going to achieve anything. He's wasting quite a lot of units now. I mean, he played the first 2 games very smooth, and he might have the experience, but even him, $75,000 tournament, it might be feeling some pressure. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he is the favorite, so... He has more to lose than probably Barles. Barles, probably everyone is expecting, okay, I'm the underdog here. Everyone is expecting me to lose, so let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess you feel less pressure in that way. So
yeah.
Different people react to it differently, though. But yeah, this Siege Workshop from DauT came in way too late. He should have gone for the forward siege on Castle Age instead of waiting until mid-Castle Age, and then it's just less effective.
Okay, well, military numbers 24-27, resources 1,000 food. 1,000 food for Barles. The scores still say that DauT is ahead because he has 40 villages more. But this is Arbalest and +3. It's true that he has not a lot of archers yet, so if he's taking this battle, might be a really good one for DauT.
Yeah, he just needs to go behind the walls, though, just for 10 more seconds until Bracer's in. And look at the sell price on that food. He just sold hundreds of food for 110, 108 gold. So he's been buying food this game, and now he's going to be able to sell it all back at a pretty high cost. So, while losing these knights...
Well, DauT is still with
we'll
more
see
army.
How the counter attack goes. The problem is that Barles really wanted to be across the map with his Imperial Age upgrades, and he's at home. So yeah, that's going to really mess with his timings.
Yeah, and not a lot of army. To be honest, 12 Arbalest, 8 skirmishes is not really scary.
Yeah, yeah.
At the moment, it's not really scary.
DauT is adding in more skirms now, which is just a great counter to this. So Barles really needs to have some kind of counter to the skirmishers, and he really doesn't anymore.
He's trying to attack. You can see. Let's go to DauT point of view. Fog of War. See the outpost. With the outpost, he see all the army. He's now moving those villages. But the economy, DauT economy, it is really, really on point. He needs to sell a little bit of food, and then he's up to Imperial. And then with this economy in Imperial, if he's not losing so many now, he should really, really dominate.
Yeah, yeah. One problem for DauT is that he's going to lose a lot of his food income So
Yeah.
if he loses a lot of farmers on the way up and he can't click his upgrades, then he could have some issues.
But he's coming.
He's going to be able to
He's
clean
coming.
it up very easily.
He's coming. He has a lot of skirmishers. He has a lot of army. 39 army, 30. He's 32 skirmishers. So 32 skirmishers. Even if those arbalists are pretty much fully upgraded already, he's not an old arbalist. He's 16 only. And a split also. A split them all. Yeah, that's the problem.
Armor's coming in for Barles, but that's not really going to save these units here. And he really needs to think about what he's going to do against cavalry. Because that's really the scary thing. If you just go full Arb, then the skirms are going to clean you up as the Byzantine player. So
he can go Tarkans. Really no? For example?
Tarkans?
Would be good in this situation.
Yeah, they'd be pretty strong, but if Barles adds Halbs, then the Tarkans are pretty bad.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, Tarkans are still kind of very situational. He's going light cap, so he's going to have Hussar, I guess.
Okay. Well, that's why, and you don't spend a lot of gold. Tarkans are good, but this, I mean, a series without a DauT castle is like a garden without flowers, you know what I mean? But it's not gonna happen. Look at that castle on top of that hill. He needs to go back. He has some good army. He's going forward and killing villages on stone, but he really needs that castle up, and... No, he's doing that one. And now with the trebuchets, but it's still 25 seconds. Barles is still not getting the castle. He's going all in. I like how DauT is killing a lot on Barles' base.
Oh, yeah. Skirmishers can do some real damage if there's no real counter to them.
He's doing Tarkans.
Yep.
He's going Tarkans.
There we go. We've got a... Yeah, okay. Well,
he's
you
going
got
Tarkans. Oh, why you think... Man,
Right.
you should know, man. 50 moons and you don't use the Memstradamus. What is this? Survivalist? Come on. Well, I mean, the transition to halves is great, but you need to make it. And he doesn't even have barracks. And the pierced armor for those Tarkans are just on point.
Exactly. Yeah,
So-
it's going to be so difficult to deal with this. I think this castle war is going to go to DauT because the Hun Trebs with the extra accuracy, they're so crazy. It says 30% accuracy, but I think it's more than that. It just feels like every second shot hits. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Obviously, he needs
But
to save that castle.
The eco still hasn't really gotten to where it needs to be for Barles.
Yeah, but 100 villages already is because he has only 20 farmers. That's the problem. He has 100 villages, but not really balanced economy, right?
Yeah. Well, you know why? It's because he doesn't have horse color. So he's spending
Steel.
all of his wood on.
Oh my
steel.
god.
So,
He's still, I know
And
with
no
Byro, I
warfare
mean,
either.
what the hell, man? Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Survivalist, what is this? Can you see
is
the
the problem.
Titanic, man? The Titan? No.
yeah.
It's a serious tournament. No, not the Titanic. I have it in my t-shirt today. All in my t-shirt. But this economy is too poor, really. Anyway, the castle with few trebuchets. Remember, guys, trebuchet from the hands, more accuracy. That's great. And I like those stables in both sides, on the left and on the right. Mr. Survivalist from DauT.
oh yeah, yeah. He's just gonna get raided to death now. Targeting the Trebs is a nice play for DauT here. And it's actually forcing Barles to target the Trebs from DauT as well, and this is just a losing battle.
He's doing the lead Tarkan right now, and in these kind of games, usually DauT feel very comfortable with the macro, with the game, controlling the map. Yeah, but I really think that he got opportunity to finish this game earlier. Like, his transition to TCs maybe cost him the game, honestly.
Yeah. He was playing it safe though.
Yeah.
So, like, if you lose a bunch of mangonels on the front while you're doing
Woo!
the siege push, you can throw the game. So,
But look at these Tarkans now. Look at these Tarkans now. Gonna take all the trebuchets probably quite fast, and then he still have the trebuchet to hit those. And with those Tarkans, he's gonna clean all the units. He's with 40 in the score. Is now exploding quite a bit. 150 population. He's also ready. And the GG call.
GG.
DauT took the game and took the series, and I thought that he was already smoking shisha. But no, okay. And he did the job. DauT, a little bit after the first two wins, the next two games, I don't know if you agree, was a little bit not that smooth, but still solid gameplay overall for DauT, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah. I think Barles played pretty decently in the last two games.
Yes.
Even the second one could have gone his way if he had some eco. Just a little bit more eco.
Yeah, this was a good one for sure. And we can see here, military, 52 army high, okay, economy. DauT, as you can see, and oh man, look at that economy for DauT survival is. Pooh, 17,000. 17,000 more echo. Well, that was brutal. And this has been the game number 4 for Mr. DauT, who is getting into the group stage.
All right, I'm here joined by both of our competitors from the last game. It's good to have both DauT and Barles here. Boys, congratulations on a fantastic series to the both of you. It was great to watch. Do we have both of them here? I'm waiting for confirmation for that. But in any case...
I'm here at least.
We do have DauT. All right. The Lord, I pay my humble respects to you, Lord DauT. Mate, congratulations on the win. A 3-1 result. You've got to be pretty happy with that. I want to open up by asking you about the opening of game number 2. Old mate Barles snuck into the back line, nicked your elephant. What do you reckon about that?
I wasn't thinking he will not dare to do that. Like, he knows I know where his elephant. It's back. It's such a far away home. Eagle is slower than Scout. He went for it. He surprised me a little bit there. Maybe if I micro slightly better, I could stop it. But I found 2 of his ships, and I was actually happy.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that on the stream, the fact that the sheep were a bit of a compensation for you. But I just do want to rub it in a little bit, DauT, and let you know that Eagle left that encounter with 1 hit point.
No, I was so, if it was right game, I would jump into this. I wouldn't care. If it was right game, I'm going for it. Everything can die. I don't care.
Yeah, absolutely. But look, you pulled through. Congratulations. Well done there. I want to talk about game number 3. However, this is the one that Barles took off you. What, if you could go back and play that game again, what would you do differently? Given that Barles just put up this relentless pressure. I mean, he was putting so much pressure all the way from feudal onwards. What, if you could go back and do it again, what would you change?
Change the map, that's for first.
Okay,
I would like to change the map.
It's not king of the king of the mega random, mate. So apart from that, what would you change about the way that you played?
Well, I lost the scout early, and he smartly took advantage of that. He saw I am lucky in the woodline. I think he was lucky in the woodline as well, but I had no scout to scout it, and he took that advantage really big to make the tower behind the wood. And at that point, game was over. It was just dragging the game. It was absolutely over. Like 0 wood income. I open scout, cannot transition into farms, cannot do anything.
I don't have a wood line either, but I don't need wood. I don't care.
Barles joins us as well. Barles, thanks for popping into the interview, mate. Commiserations on the loss, but we were just talking about game number 3. I'll ask you, Barles, because the pressure that you put on in game 3 was incredible. Talk to us about your approach there and just keeping that aggression up.
Well, I had to do something risky because my macro was very poor today. So he just...
You're the one.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, I just had to go like all in. Suicide myself, either kill him in the process. So there's nothing left.
Well, let's move on to game number 3 now, and there's something I want to come to from you, DauT. It was that market and sacrificing a little bit of idle TC time in order to push up to castle with the market play. This was something that the commentators were debating on stream. Talk us through your headspace and the decision that you made to go for the market, sell the stone, and what was going on there.
Why do we only need to talk about game 3? We played like 4 games. Like,
oh, sorry, game 4. Sorry, no, it was game 4 where you did the market play, right? No, sorry,
I did
game
every
4.
game. I think I did every game market play, and well, it's a grassy map, right? And rarely you can even put a TC on the decent spot. So using the market felt like a good idea in most of those games. I mean, I did my homework. I knew what Barles liked to open. He opened every time many times in the qualifiers. And I was expecting that. After he saw his draft, every civilization he took was kind of many times into arch opening. So I was ready for his play.
And Barles, for you in game number 4, I mean, both of you opening with skirms and mangoes, but while DauT's booming, you pushed to imp on for arbalestas. And I want to hear your perspective on this side of the matchup. A very similar start, but then you went off to imps and to imp with arbs. So what were you thinking there?
Like starting off, the feudal went his way all the way, so I was in the defensive. My eco was very bad because he was constantly harassing my woodline. So at this point, he has 4 TC. Like, the only thing I can do is 1 TC ARBs and hope for a forward castle to trade